Titanis Gojira, widely known as Godzilla, first appeared in 1954. The Titan is considered to be a hero, though he will do anything necessary to protect the Earth from threats. Godzilla is shown to be the most dominant out of the rest of the Titans. We call him the king of the monsters.
You guys know the drill. So I might not have enough guava nectar for the 3 cups, but my other number 2 that I was been telling, I might have mentioned this already or not. It's this one. It's the H-E-B Organics Orange Strawberry Banana Juice. That stuff, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, I think my favorite goes in order is the guava nectar, orange strawberry banana, and the mango nectar. But honestly, depending on how I'm feeling, either one of those could go. Like at number 1, number 2, or even number 3. It's just that good. But since I only had about a cup and change of the guava nectar, I'm gonna fill the rest with this one. Because their carb count's about the same. Yeah, they're both 30 grams of carbs per cup. You know, hi guys. I'm feeling a little tired. I do have bench press today. I'm not like, I mean, it's 9:21, right? I woke up at, I believe, around 8 a.m. this morning, maybe a little bit later, like 8:30 perhaps. I woke up around 8:30 because me and Saria have our 35 weeks appointment today, and that is at 2. So I'm just trying to kind of move everything up a little bit. Honestly, this is the time I should be getting ready anyways, right? So I woke up on time today. Let's change the narrative, right? A lot of the times your narrative is going to dictate how you overcome certain obstacles. It's going to dictate how you approach it and how you develop past this experience, right? So I woke up on time today. We have our 35 weeks appointment, and we're gonna have a good workout today. See, just like that, flip the narrative. You guys saw the change in energy. I was being a little lethargic, a little, and then I caught myself because I understood the importance of my mentality, right? But anyways, so yesterday I did the chocolate peanut butter, and today I'm gonna do the chocolate chip banana bread. This one is honestly top 2, maybe top 3, and it's not 3. You know what I'm saying? It is one of my favorite flavors to do, and I mean, I'm like, I have like maybe 25% left in here. It's just I kind of took a break off of it so that I wouldn't finish it too fast. But I'm probably getting close to over 5 minutes for this introduction, because honestly, like once I get to the gym, I'm probably just gonna get on go time. Like not even really talk and just get straight into the workout. So yeah, this will be like my new introduction for today's video at least. I know I can be fickle on this matter, time to time. And don't forget to shake it.
So we're gonna take like a quick little intermission. So that's gonna be my top double at 531 pounds or 241 kilos, whatever tickles y'all's pickle. It didn't feel particularly hard, and I'm going to leave it on film where you guys see me kind of move around and try to wedge into the pad. So when I was initially set up, I felt like my right shoulder was way too far off the bench. And that's something that Carlos has been kind of keeping an eye on. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't want to start off my top set essentially with like 20% additional shoulder off balance on the pad, you know. So I tried to kind of find a good middle ground where I felt more stable, more centralized. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like strength-wise, if I would have executed my setup better, I think it could have moved significantly better. But I mean, obviously, like, this is good. This is still a good set. Like, you guys got to remember. Well, I don't think I posted it on YouTube, but maybe on my story, or I don't even think I posted it on my story. I posted my top set of 5. But anyways, my top single last Friday was 4 kilos more than what I just doubled. So I think I'm in a good place, considering that my bench is starting to trend upward, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight to my top set, and I'm gonna do 231 kg for 4, which is 509 pounds. And my goal with this set is to like make it look dang near perfect, flawless execution from like the minute I set my feet up, sit down on the bench, lean back, wedge into the pad, etc. Right? A through Z, I want to make sure that this set looks absolutely flawless, right? And yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad set by any means. I'm actually quite happy with it, but I know it could have been done better. So that's just kind of what I'm thinking and focusing on. So I already have the weight loaded on the bar, as you guys can see on this side. And then I'm going to drink a little bit of water, rest for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and get after the set. All right, so I'm gonna call it after that. Like, I'm just starting to hit that E on bench. I mean, it's not a bad day's of work. 531 for 2, 509 for 3, 496 for 3. I just think the smart thing to do is call it, because I do have to bench heavy again on Friday, and even though I talk about this a lot, it is still very much real. It is still very difficult to not get caught up and get stuck on that mentality of, oh, I gotta push, I gotta do it all. So I'm protecting myself from that by, moving on to my next lift. So I'm okay with that, because that's when you get caught lacking. It's because you try to take on the world. You try to put the weight of all your problems on 3 lifts. And that's not how life works. So I've trained ridiculously intensely up until this point. So now I'm going to take it back a notch, and we'll move on to accessories and continue to have a good day, man. So I'm chilling. Hope you guys are chilling, and let's just keep the show going. Alright guys, I'm pretty much gonna wrap up the video here. Just cause my backpack's already packed, so I just have to pack my camera bag and then I'm out of here. Whew. I took a little bit longer than I wanted today, just because it took me a while to get started, but once I got started, man, like, that's usually the hardest part out of anything. It's the getting started part. Like, the hardest part about waking up early is the getting out of bed part, you know? The hardest part of being accountable with your work is the starting your work part, you know? Literally, the hardest part in anything that you ever will do is 95% of the time the start, right? And obviously, once you get good at starting things, then you just you learn to shut that little part of yourself that whines and grinds and wants to stay in bed longer. You learn to shut that part of yourself up. Like a good example is, Saria likes it when I wipe down the shower glass, right? Because she actually cleans it. Every week or every week and a half or 2 weeks, she'll like spray it down with window cleaner. But what helps that cleanliness be sustainable is my behalf, right? What am I doing? And we have a wiper in the shower where we wipe it down. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, to me that's redundant, irrelevant, rhetorical, whatever you want to call it. But because it makes her happy and I want to honor her hard work, I do it, right? But long story short, that little part of myself that whines and like Jesus, like, you don't have to do it. I don't listen to that part of myself, and essentially I almost become more like just develop a more mechanical mindset, right? A more like a think less, do more kind of mentality, because the more you think, the more time you waste looking at your options. Where if you take away options, when you take away opportunities for you to think about doing other stuff, and you only give yourself time to do what you say you're gonna do, trust me, big game changer, big game changer. And that's something that's really been helping me on my journey of just being a more accountable man, a better role model, a better figure. Is I start things when I need to, and I stop bad habits before they even start. That's literally been like my biggest key, and I hope some of you guys can take that and go along with it, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and cap it off here, guys. I don't want to ramble for too long. For accessories, we did incline dumbbell bench, followed with pec flies, standing lateral raises, and then I came back and finished out with rear delt flies, because I was talking to Carlos and Mikey before I went over here. Like, that's something that I've been neglecting, is my rear delt. So went ahead and did 3 sets of 12 on them, and you know, essentially worked up, essentially kind of a shoulder day, right? Whew, but a good day nonetheless. And you know, I'm excited to go into my rest day, train grip at home, and hopefully we have a phenomenal deadlift session come Thursday. And you know, but anyways, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a phenomenal week. Keep it going, guys.